seems to be very fond of that doll.
After all,
And Mia's in
it was
there.
a gift from you. It's Ruby's best friend, and she calls it Dolly. This is probably Ruby's only memory of the past.
Is that so? I wish she could forget everything that has happened and grow up like other kids. Happy and safe. Not just Ruby. I hope everyone could walk out of the dark shadow of gray space entities and all tragedies would end here. I look forward to a bright future. I see. Is the timestamp probably related to the Black Stone in any way? Their materials seem very similar.
The Doctor is referring to the Black Stones widely distributed in the Confounding Abyss, which is an expansive underground space where the law of materials is way beyond our knowledge. Evidence suggests that it was the ruins of some alien civilization. Unfortunately, we don't know much about the ruins or the Black Stones. The timestamp sounds very similar to these Black Stones.
Guess it's time to go.
Look! There are also similar images behind us.
Of what we were just doing. So we're looking at the past and future.
This happened not too long ago.
It has kept a full record of our movements since we entered Blackstone Ruins, which might be a cue. The image in front of us echoes it from afar. This might be us in the future.
So, the ones in front of us are from the future, while the ones behind us are from the past. And those in the middle are us at present?
And this game got a lot of weird time shit going on.
But I've met you in this life. I'll be brave and try my very best. The world's gonna end and I will hold you tight till the end of time. None of us will say goodbye, and my love will die forever and ever. You and I. Don't just shed a tear for me. Don't just sleep within a broken dream. When everything is meant to be.
Tower of Fantasy. So we're doing this again.
I'm afraid our operation is
That bullshit. I just looked in here. I just fucking saw the right answer.
Do you like it?
Damn asshole. I hate fighting these gray space entities. They take too long to die and they hit too hard.
Do you like it?
Get your lazy ass over here.
Apologies.
It's probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
So Lan was the last one. It restarted on her.
Finish these gray spaces first.
That was my problem there. Which I say that after figuring it out now. Why did I not go to the one that Lynn was at after using the one that Lan was on?
You let me win.
I mean, shut up.
Probably better to go back to where we were just now and take a closer look at our plan.
I got it. Might have a few brain cells, but I can still pick it up at the end of the day.
I'm so confused.
Those tentacle-looking things, could they be gray space entities?
Could it be an implication of the development and evolution of gray space entities? They grow, expand, override, and encroach, perfectly in line with what we know about the gray space entities. I don't know for how long this alien civilization has coexisted with gray space entities. If they were doomed to perish, I can't let this tragedy happen again.
I've seen this pattern in another Blackstone ruin, in Domain 9. We would interpret this as suppression and sealing, which is the primary purpose of many black stone ruins.
Interesting. Could these patterns indicate the function of the Blackstone ruins? Could the ruins here have 4 different functions? Or is it just a summary? Like a showroom that displays and explains?
I wish there was some clearer explanation.
Yeah, me and me both. As far as I know, that's the restart. Oh boy. Well, we have definitely activated some sort of event. I feel like I'm in a prophecy dungeon now. From Destiny 2.
Are we back safely? Lynn, can you hear me? Communication seems to be up and going again as soon as we leave the ruins. How is it? We've just received an update from the monitoring department. The stability of the space-time under the Grand Sea is improving steadily. This must be related to what you did inside the ruins. Good news. Mr. Conroe also got in touch with us not too long
Where's
ago,
Rebelia?
sharing some unexpected changes to the Abyss current that have come to his attention. He's waiting for you over
sure.
there. I believe he has something very important to discuss.
Thank you. We'll be there shortly.
Gonna go over here and the game's gonna be like, too hot, too hot. Yep. So are we gonna go inside this thing or what? This is where the game says go to domain 9.
Sorry about the wait, Conroe.
It doesn't bother me, but the guys at the other end of the Celestial Gate might not be able to sit still. We've stayed a bit too long. You must be worried.
Yeah, it's time to go back. I probably have a mountain of problems to deal with.
Coincidentally, while you were away at Blackstone Ruins, I noticed some interesting changes in the Abyss Current. For example, the gray space entities around the Abyss Current were no longer drawn to it, and the space-time collapse under the sea stopped abruptly. I assume these were all caused by what you did there. I guess there's some kind of an energy pulse derived from Blackstone Ruins, which has neutralized the Abyss Current's disruptive force. The Abyss Current can now be controlled using a timestamp. In other words, we can now use a timestamp to transform the Abyss Current into a celestial gate to serve our needs.
This is too risky.
We don't have a safer option now. The Abyss Current's impact on space-time won't cease to exist. We can no longer open the Celestial Gate with a timestamp. Everything inside the Abyss Current is unknown to us. If this is our only chance to go back to Domain 9, I'm taking it. Don't worry. I perform best when I'm alone. Companions would only have my hands and feet bound.
It sounds rather stiff. Keep in
You make the
touch.
poor
I know you got this.
you make the poor girl shed a tear over you, so if you die, you get an ass kicking.
So, I'll set out to explore inside the Abyss Current. See you around.
never came back. Or this game was really fucked up. He would come back, but like tortured somehow. No longer the same. Hello, madam.
Archon Larson, we successfully located Blackstone Ruins and revealed its entrance through a timestamp. We explored inside and managed to reboot Blackstone Ruins, which exerted influence on the Abyss Current, stabilizing the underwater spacetime. Mr. Conroe believes this Abyss Current, under the control of the timestamp, could be a link between Domain 9 and Vera.
Not only that, he has set out to verify this himself.
If Mr. Conroe could verify this conjecture on this trip, we would be able to establish a stable connection with Domain 9 through the Abyss Current. And more cooperation could be carried out between Domain 9 and Hykros to tackle the potential threats posed by gray space entities. Lyra, continue monitoring the Abyss Current and the Blackstone Ruins. We need to learn more about how the Blackstone and gray space entities affect each other.
That's right. We're already working on it.
This series of emergencies that have threatened the safety of the people of Vera is over for now. Fiona, Lyra, Lynn, Miss Lon from Domain 9, Miss Shirley, and the Executor. Thank you for your service. That's all for today.
The crisis caused by the Abyss Current has not yet completely subsided, but it's largely considered under control. The daily order has been gradually restored in Innars. I'm confident that soon everything will be back to normal. Thank you for all your hard work.
We're glad to be of help.
Although this incident has come to an end, we will pay close attention to its development here.
Lynn, are you also heading back to Meroria? You guys are always together.
Actually, I plan to stay in Innars a bit longer. Ruby is doing really well. Archon Larson has released her from observation and put her back in my care. I didn't have much time for her lately. I'd like to bring her here, to make it up to her.
That's great news. Would you do me the honor of planning your visit? It just so happens that the Innars Oceanography Research Lab is currently open to the public. Would you be interested in a tour together? Some of the lab's most precious collections are on exhibition. I'd like to invite you both to enjoy the unique charm of the Grand Sea.
Thank you, Archon Fiona. I look forward to this tour.
Don't be a stranger. Call me Fiona. Great. Lynn and I will see you at the Oceanography Research Lab.
It's a deal.
Oh. Okay. So, relaxing times. Literally, that's it. It's just gonna be relaxing. That means that we are practically done with many things here. Whoa! Almost walked right into it. I'm trying to avoid that for now. Okay, so here is what we are going to do now. Are you... Yes, you are. It is time to do the side quest, at least a little bit of them. I've read the published installments 12 times. Please don't... What's wrong? A popular web series. The author has announced that... What are you doing? Stop! What is it? This truly is a page-turner. The author turned our inners into an advanced submarine battleship led by a silver-haired Captain Rosa. Bravely, we help other cities tackle invaders and enforce justice. Sounds interesting. This is definitely the hottest web novel right now in Innars. We'll walk around the city and you'll see it whenever there's a screen, and it doesn't cost anything to read. Huh. So I need to read these chapters, huh? Interesting. Is it gonna be See, if you're just gonna say something like that, I'm not even gonna bother. Hold on, I need to check something. Is there an autoplay feature in the game? And if so, what I mean is there a autoplay on by default feature? Because if so, I want that turned off. I don't want that. Damn, I don't think there is.
I was attacked by Grayspace entities not long after arriving here from Meoria. This academic study is probably going to end in failure. Hi, I'm Miles, a folklorist from Meoria. I'm conducting an academic study on innars. As you can see, visiting innars right now clearly wasn't a good idea. However, I have no choice but to stay here for now.
So how can I help?
Actually, there is a trivial matter that I need your help with. It's about the rumors of a sea monster which I heard from the locals. The Grayspace entity that attacked seems to be that sea monster. I heard the sea monster has been working in innars for more than 10 years, and it often attacks innars and brings disaster to the people. Maybe it's professional instinct. Anyway, it's telling me there's a story here. Although it may not be the right time under the current circumstances, the rumors about the sea monster will affect the daily life of the locals. If we can get to the bottom of it, then I think it'll calm the people at least. And I want to enrich my research at the same time. So can you help me investigate? You can ask the innars locals about it.
Okay.
I'm counting on you.
I hope everyone fighting out there is safe and well. A whimpering sea monster with a huge white horn? Are you kidding me? Are you making it all up? My grandfather was part of Exploration Team Z059, and I've never heard him say... I do remember reading about a similar description in a certain novel. Someone must have made it up after the Grayspace entity attack on innars. Is there a sea monster or not? My grandfather already spoke about the sea monster to me. I was mischievous and cried a lot as a child, so he would scare me by saying the sea monster was here, and I immediately stopped crying. Then I was a little older and I had a serious discussion about it with him. Grandfather said he never saw the sea monster, but he thinks it does exist and it's always ready to take the lives and homes of the people. Based on the information my grandfather left behind, I think the sea monster may be a type of giant whale, and once it was defeated, its bones were used to construct the city of Innars. It's the only responsible inference. Could the fabled sea monster be responsible for this attack? I don't think so. The rumors about the sea monster died down not long after Madame Fiona took office. Additionally, the sea monster plagued innars for more than 10 years. It should be stronger than what we were seeing now. I guess it must be someone below me. Yeah, it's gotta be someone below me. Okay.
Nothing is more important than a full stomach. My friend, fancy some innars food at my place.
About the sea monster.
Oh, the sea monster. I was crazy about sea monster stories when I was little. Sometimes I got so scared that I didn't want to go out at night. Is innars built of sea monster bones? No way, listen. I was involved in the maintenance work of innars. Such materials like a sea monster's bone would be quite troublesome to replace and repair. There wouldn't be any spares.
What exactly is this sea monster?
I bet the sea monster is some sort of code name for the secret Innar security force. They've guarded the city for so long, and now they are dispatched again in response to this Grayspace entity attack. That's how the rumors started.
Well, I'm not sure who else I'm supposed to go to for this. There's someone all the way over there. Well, we do know we got quests over here as well. One of them has to do with Fiona. Greetings, Executor. Welcome to Innars. The distribution of materials is normal, but why is there such a severe shortage of machine guards for a routine patrol? What's wrong? Since the recent gray space entity invasion, innars has been somewhat short on hands. The routine patrol force in particular. Executor, you've seen those machine guards before, right? Yeah, when I first arrived at innars. Usually our patrol tasks are carried out by these machine guards, but recently their failure rate has been increasing as we step up efforts to keep the city safe. To address this, we have to put in additional manpower and patrol work, which means fewer hands for other tasks. It's better if we can get all the machine guard service as soon as possible to ensure that they are functioning properly. I'll take a look. Excellent. The machine guards that need to be serviced are stored in the warehouse. Contact our mechanical engineer Cole there, and he'll teach you everything. Thank you.
Yawn. Well, I got a real one coming.
Sorry. Finally, I can get some rest. I was dozing off when the volcano erupted. I almost fell to the floor. Impact of the eruption on innars. Fortunately, a large number of environmental monitoring devices were installed under innars a long time ago. We got disaster warning, but people still panicked. Based on the data our information receiving system has gathered, the impact of this eruption on innars shouldn't get out of hand. However, it will definitely raise the water temperature around innars. All the nutrients brought up by the eruption will make marine life in innars waters more active in the near future.
Let me give it a shot.
Seriously? Don't overwork yourself. The temperature inside is really high. Give it a try outside the crater first. Don't enter if you can't handle it. We are working on it. If you need some protective equipment that can withstand high temperatures, Aki might be able to help. You can find her in the power zone. Take these upgraded monitoring devices. If you manage to enter the crater, please replace the old ones. Ah, so this is how I actually get to explore that place. Then I have to talk to Fiona for another thing. Man, we got quests every way. So much to wrap up next time. Hey, this isn't where the main story is right now. It's on the other side.
I've been busy lately. Hey, there you are. Lieutenant Wong has informed me your marvelous service. I've got rank work to do. If possible, could you please help me examine the two machine guards over there?
Okay. Let's see. What's wrong with you? Its power module is damaged. Seawater got in through the corroded shell, rendering the power module completely useless. I'm afraid a major repair is required. This machine guard is functioning properly, but shell also has signs of light corrosion.
Ugh, innars of the sea has gone on temporary hiatus due to the gray space entity attack. I can't believe they put it on hold for this reason. Sea monster, you come to the right person. My parents were part of the engineering brigade. Rumors about the sea monster were spreading even during the early days of construction. I grew up listening to those stories.
Tell me about it.
According to the legend, the sea monster has a huge white horn, whimpers, and it's about half the size of innars. It brought disaster to the engineering brigade whenever it appeared, and many lives were sacrificed because of it. All they could do was tremble and pray it would leave soon, but later on we managed to defeat the sea monster under Archon Fiona's leadership.
Already defeated? What about the rumor that the gray space entity is the sea monster?
A gray space entity, I don't think so. I think the rumors about the sea monster go back much further than the arrival of the gray space entities. Darn gray space entities. Even the novel I've been following has gone on hiatus because of them. It's beautiful under the sea, but certain areas can be quite dangerous. Don't wander off.
Such as
inside volcanoes and those caves in the dark source. You need to put on some special nail protective film for such places.
Where can I get one?
This is usually specially tailored. Actually, you can get one here. But too many machine guards are waiting for repair. I don't really have time for this right now.
Talk to the new intern Aki. She can make one for you. How are those machine guards doing? The shells of some machine guards have been corroded. Corroded? Those machine guards are designed to resist seawater corrosion, and they were put in the service not too long ago. Could have something to do with them previous gray space entity elimination operation of the tunnel. This is a bit strange. I'll report this incident to my supervisor. Executor, please notify Lieutenant Wan Ling. Hello, how can I help you today? Uncle Cole sent me for a customized nanoprotective film. I see, I'm happy to help, but to make one nanoprotective film, I need 1 ambergris, 20 high-spec sensors, and resilient films. I'll get them. The ambergris is available in the ring or secluded rock. Umbra whales there will drop it. For high-spec sensors, try your luck with those sea surveillance guards. The resilient film can be found inside the jellyfish in the secluded rock. Got everything? Okay. Crap. I don't think I have it. Or it said 80 out of 20. I was concerned when I heard you were entering the crater. I'm so glad you were safe. The cave's in the dark source. Water pressure inside the caves in the dark source is very high. I'm afraid the nanoprotective film can't provide enough protection, but I might be able to upgrade it. Please. Got everything? God damn it. That's never gonna be done. Looks like I'm not gonna be exploring these places, because I don't know, man. I don't want to go material hunting. God damn it. Hold on, no, there's 2 quests over here. Innars of the Sea. There's a novel here. Where they're supposed to be. Huh. I'm not sure where that's supposed to be then. Weird. Okay. Supposed to be an innars of the sea thing over there too. I've never seen these screens, so I don't even know what the hell she's talking about. No, turn back. Fool, go back. And that innars of the sea thing is supposedly supposed to be over here. Bro, what? Where? Where's this screen supposed to be that you say is over here? Well, I just think you're lying to me at this point. Gotta love accepting a side quest, and at times you can look at that side quest and be like, wow, I don't know how I'm going to finish this. How did it go? Did you come by anything interesting? Maybe you can ask around in innars a little longer? That's surprising. Actually, I was interviewing some of the locals too, and almost everyone had a different answer. Now I'm even more certain that there's a story here. Please give me a moment to organize these logs and find direction for our investigation. I have a feeling that uncovering the truth will be absolutely interesting. I really gotta wait for him to sort it all out. How long is that gonna take? And who the hell are you? Gotta go back and talk to Wan Ling again. Madam. Executor, thank you for repairing the machine guards. The shells of some machine guards have been corroded. Oh, 1 second. What's that? A berserk whale in polluted waters? Got it. I'll dispatch a rescue party right now. What's going on here? So I had to send out a patrol unit in place of some malfunctioning machine guards. They took the regular patrol route and discovered polluted waters. Then they were attacked by a berserk whale. The unit is not doing well and in need of immediate emergency aid. I got this. Thank you for your help, Executor. Please mark the locations of those members in distress with these tags. I'll dispatch another aid party for the actual rescue work. Once the situation is under control, please bring back the samples of the polluted water the patrol unit has collected, Executor. I believe those polluted waters have something to do with these corroded machine guards. We must analyze these samples immediately. Okay.
Please give me a moment. I've organized the information from the interviews with the locals, and I have some ideas about the sea monster of Innars. Tell me about it. Actually, the results of my investigation were almost identical to yours. Everyone had a different answer. Both those who experienced it and heard the stories are acting like they are in a storytelling competition. Every one of them is telling their own unique story. That gives me a headache. Yes, but I filtered the relatively valuable information from all of it, especially the information from the locals who've settled down in Innars for a little longer. Many of their grandparents, parents, or even themselves participated in the early exploration and construction of Innars, so I consider their opinion to be more valuable. However, even after I filtered it all out, I still failed to uncover the sea monster's exact characteristics. If there is a commonality, it's probably a very general fact, like the sea monster is terrifying. Any promising leads? If the sea monster does exist, it's very likely to be a creature that can change its form. It's a very powerful creature that invades the homes of humans while instilling terror in the people, and none who have seen it have survived to tell the tale. But if such a powerful creature did exist, Innars would have been destroyed by now, so I'm inclined to believe that the sea monster doesn't exist. What is the sea monster, then? More information is needed. Perhaps it's linked to the unique geographical environment of Innars. Take light for an example. The refraction of light changes due to the variance in temperature and salinity at the different depths deep underwater in Innars, and so all kinds of strange things can be seen underwater. But this can't be the people's fear of the sea monster. What do you want me to do? Perhaps we need to take a look at the official records, but I just arrived from Europe, so I haven't gotten in touch with any official personnel, nor do I have the relevant access, so I'll leave it in your hands. Okay then.
'Cause every night I will